Hi everyone, hope that you're doing well today. Just jumping in to check some energy on this channel, see what's going on. Welcome back if you are returning back. My name is Shannon Hensley. If you are new, audio discretion advised. If you have little ones around, I just like to tell you, so I don't hold back. We let the Most High say whatever He wants because He's running the universe. We have freedom of speech, and I take my rights to speak the truth by the word of God. It's not a religious channel, but the scriptures and the tarot, and so I do incorporate it here. So some people care, some people don't care. Let's get started. You have somebody pouting here with the Four Cups. You have the Queen of Pentacles coming out, the Sun, and you have something, public victory on something here. Attached to something going on. Something is public out here with the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Let's take some more out here. Show me more information. So somebody could be contemplating something. Something looks bright for somebody. If you're upright, it does. Some could be right up in somebody's face. Obviously, if there's a war and somebody's pouting, somebody's prideful out here around something. You have the Queen of Wands. You have the Two of Wands. You have the Seven of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Chariot, the Hangman, and the Wheel coming out here. Let me put this down here. At the bottom of the deck is the Justice card. Well, somebody will be going to jail. If you're new, there's hidden language inside the tarot, and a lot of times I will take stuff out of that hidden language. And there's a word out here that goes to prison, and the prison card just showed up in the next 24-hour fire sign reading. The prison card was there, and this is also a prison energy. There's some perverted out here. There's a word out here that goes to a perversion, and something perverted's taking place around something that's got a legal matter to it. Then so be it. You have three queens out here and a king, and there was a wreckage showing up in, I think it was the water reading that I did. I don't remember. It was really bad because it was organized crime. God gave somebody a death sentence for the next 24 hours if they didn't make something right. He point blank was just pounding it in that reading and confirmed what he said. And he's not messing around with some folk. There's somebody probably watching you from afar or thinking about something here from afar. There's been plots out here that's been traded for or is traded for. There's definitely some type of travel out here, and there's something about some type of poison energy out here, or a chemical of something is showing itself to me out here as well. That's got consequences where you go and what you're choosing. There was a lot of drinking energy that was coming out really, really strong in three of those four readings. So much that he also brought up the word DUI. It was just showing all over the cards, kept coming out, and then he finally had it come out in the wording. If somebody in the past, I stated this on one of those readings, if somebody in the past had a mystery around a wreck that took place where there was drinking, somebody that was organized for that wreck to take place. It was an organized crime, and somebody did it on purpose to somebody. They took them out probably drinking, got them all drunked up, and they did something to the vehicle. I mean, the seatbelt was there in that reading, and the vehicle came out in the reverse in that reading. It was really huge. And if somebody's not careful, God's also showing that there could be a wreck in the next 24 hours, and because somebody just won't stop on something. And God said He was going to force a separation to take place. And so when we looked, He kept showing danger was around. So somebody's in danger for their life on something, because somebody's just absolutely just went nuts on something that's taking place. They're controlling, and God's going to force somebody to let go. And if He's got to kill you for it, I guess He's got to kill you for it, I guess. Because somebody else tried to do it by a murder. The word murder came out twice. And somebody's life is out here. You got, if these are family or work people out here, I don't know, sisters and a brother. There's three queens and a king out here. But there is something around somebody premeditated something out here with these 3 cards for those energies of where there's gel attached to something, because the word prison is out here, and this is a law card in itself. All these can go back to law, and then the word prison is out here in the combination. So there's something very legal out here going on with some situations. Show me that 2 of Wands, because somebody's at a crossroad about making a decision, but the sun would imply a force. And there's timing around something going on, and God's going to turn the wheel. And it's going to be stormy for some people's cases if they don't choose correctly. Because that's what that 7 of Cups is. Now, Uber specifically showed itself in that reading, okay? And you have the rider, and they're also called a rider. Whatever's going on with that. And then the Raito, the ride, came out. So somebody did call it Uber or something, or I don't know, but that showed itself extremely clear. The letter U came out in that reading. The waiter came out. The 8 of Pentacles was the work, and then the vehicle was upside down. And so, and they are called a rider. And so whatever all that connection I'm picking up on is huge on somebody's stuff, on something that's going on, okay? But somebody's at a crossroad about popping up somewhere and doing something. This is like 3 or 4 different meanings. It's a news to communicate something, and it's being thought of or conjured up, depending on what and who you are. Something going to be forced out of a situation, whether you're trying to be crazy in it or not. God said that's it in 24 hours on some type of real big collective energy. Whoever that goes to, God's going to do something with it. So positive or negative, you just choose what side of it you want to be on, because he said live or die. So it's going to be a life or death something with it. Whether you're trying to be all crazy in it and creative, you'll die in it. If you're going to be upright and tell us something, you'll live. And God will protect you, because he brought the word protection out in that reading as well. But this is like popping up. It's a pop-up lover card. It is just a news card. It's also inventions. And so if somebody's trying to invent something around some stupid nonsense and pop up, like I said, it's got consequences. Got consequences with that card being there. You notice somebody's got many options on what they're trying to figure out how to do, or what they did do. If that's past energy, that they do this gel, that is still showing gel on somebody. This energy kept showing up, which is jealousy. And somebody is bent over connection. They've been trying to get in between a connection. Person's nuts. They're freaking stupid. Whoever that is, for collective energy. A lot of y'all got somebody really, they're retarded. They won't stop, and God's going to force the person to freaking leave the earth, I guess, if it's got to be that way. You won't ever have to deal with this person ever again once they're out of the way. Or whether they go to jail, or whether God's going to kill them on the road, I don't know. But he really gave somebody a death sentence, folks. And he said, you will be forced to let go of something. So that's the sun. This is an overbearing piece of nutcase, jealous energy. And something's on a job, a work matter is here with this, or your parents are involved. So if this siblings and stuff, then your parents are out here attached to something going on. And we had the annoying brat that came out again, which we've had that energy come out that somebody's that don't think their kid has to pay for crime. They put their kid, folks, over everybody in the whole entire universe, and it's just about them and their kid. And person's crazy out here. So whatever, you've got an overbearing piece of nutcase energy out here attached to something going on, and somebody's at a crossroad. Well, if they don't stop, you're really going to wish that you had, the word regret came out. God's also foretelling there will be regret if you're still conjuring up, if you don't leave something alone. From this point on, you will have the biggest regret, especially if that's your baby. And you think you're trying to protect him because I don't want him to go to jail or pay for a crime. You'll never see him again. They'll die. It's better for you to see him behind the bar and show him that you love him, and you ain't going to be biased because God's not biased, and make him show up like an upright citizen and pay for the crime they did. Or you're never going to see their face ever again, and you hated them anyway, and you're going to have that on your conscience for the rest of your freaking life. And that is the truth. Now get your kids in order, folks. We don't have to put up with them. I don't care where you sit. This is a burden. Yes, it's a burden. That's a burden because somebody has to put up with somebody that's overbearing, and I don't know. They just think their stuff don't stink. I guess holier than thou is what I'm hearing. It's stated that it's something just went to somebody's head, and it's not. That's not all right. I don't know who the person thinks that they are. It's just not all right. Anyway, you got government really strong out here, especially with all these cards out here with law and stuff. You got Russia connection, then you do. You have this gentleman hopping out here in the reverse. Okay, well, that's a low down piece of scoundrel. If there is some type of interracial thing going on, so be it. This person could also be upside down. I don't know. There's a snake there, so there's something going on, whether upright together or not, or something's with them. They're both showing up here. So he directly came out in the reverse, and so some people are and some people aren't all day long, but whoever, they always come out in the hidden space. Normally it's with the other lady card as well. So whoever's doing whatever's the crap going on and some type of stupid jealous nonsense going on, the person's in danger. This is supposed to be a professional, but they're a professional kook at that point, whoever they are. They're upside down. They ain't professional, nothing. It's gone to their head. Somebody's work partner's out here involved in something that can be a partner card. There's a love situation. If somebody's got a kid situation out here, then you do. If it is an interracial thing, then it is. For those of you who have something like that going on, or if it was, and it was, I don't know. There is an enemy that is out here. Well, somebody, again, it is. Show me the decisions here. Look, people, I mean, I'm not against, get married and stuff like that. That's what you want. It's just better to be alone. It's too much crap in the earth realm. I mean, if God's directly telling you that I've got somebody for you and you got a job to do in the earth, then you do. But if you have a choice and you could take it or leave it, better just to be alone, because people are crazy when it comes to connections. Again, unless God's just saying, no, I've got something specific for you in this person, then we have to obey God all day long. But, if you have a choice, because there's just crap all over the earth anymore. It's just better to let God be your husband and let him be known in your gates and honor him and stuff like. Obviously, it's not good to be alone either. But if I had a choice, I'd better be alone. This crap's stupid out here. It's dumb. It's not worth all the nonsense with the crap out here. But somebody's got somebody, whoever the energy is, I keep picking up, but somebody's got somebody just so freaking overbearing, and somebody's got some type of stupid thing going on out here. This is supposed to be a protection card. It's a government card. In the upright, it's altering things. And I guess if it's coming out in the reverse, if you don't stop altering and manipulating things for jealousy purposes and thieving and doing what the crap ever you think you're doing, you won't be protected in something. I mean, somebody works for the government out here. This is some type of a protection energy. If there's a Russian energy with a professional, with the government, then they've done something out here that I guess they're going to go to jail for something out here. If they've done stuff and they've done things with enemies and stuff like that where government's concerned, that energy would be out here. I won't rule it out, but this is about altering things, and this would be like real manipulative stuff going on. There's consequences on this nonsense. Somebody got some type of a confusion on what's going on here, because I've been able to, alter things, and somebody's probably having a cow over some stuff if something's happened. I don't know. Somebody's having a tower moment. I don't know. Somebody's tower coming down, something. Some type of love situation is out here for some of y'all, whoever that is going to, whatever that's about. Show me the Four Cups. But somebody's making a decision where that tower is concerned. Show me the Four Cups. Because this is like, I'm pouting. This is a very dangerous card to me. Look at it, folks. Get a real good look at it. God himself has his hand trying to give somebody something, and somebody's saying, God, I see it, but I'm too much in my emotion, and these three things down here with those other cups, I can't get my feelings off of that, and so I'm going to pout instead of taking what you have. And that's dangerous. And you'll go to hell for that, because that's out of the hand of God itself. But you go and do whatever you want. That's apathy. It's dumb. The flowers are out here. All right. Well, the stupid flowers kept coming out all day. Psh. Anyway, there's something about a kid out here really big. Somebody's kid's involved in something. Somebody's name is Rose somewhere. It keeps coming out. It was amazing. I don't know if it was on this platform or the other platform, but yesterday when I was reading, we had flowers all over the place. And the R and the S came out. We had white roses, red roses, and the R and the S came out of the bag. Whatever that means. So it's about gifts and stuff like that out here, I guess, with the bouquet or some stupid love connection energies out here around something. It's dumb. An enemy, though. But this is somebody's kid is an enemy somewhere. I guess somebody has a problem with a kid, whatever that is for you. Or somebody got pregnant. It comes out all the time. Somebody pouting over a rejection of love. Or a rejection that should have been rejected and somebody's gotten jealous over it. And I mean, you can't make somebody want you. Somebody, because that's a rejection card. And somebody's sitting here pouting because they got rejected. Now they're overbearing and they're trying to get in between a relationship because they wanted it. But the person don't want you. And you're proving what you really are on the inside, man. I don't know, something crazy come out of it? I guess it did. I don't really know. Oh, it's dumb. But anyway, that's what I'm saying. It's just too much. It's too much drama. Connections are too much drama, folks. Just be alone. A letter. There is some type of communication out here around some stuff. And about making peace. Okay, why can't you just make peace and go on? Is all I have to say about some stuff. Somebody's friend is out here. This is about protecting something, but there's something perverted out here. The word perversion is out here, and the doggy talks about perversion, same-sex nonsense is out here. And that's probably why somebody's mad, because somebody didn't want same-sex. It's gross. The preacher's wife is out here attached to some stuff. Okay, well, I kept saying the Bible was over the top of the earth reading. The cross came out in the, I think it was the air reading, and anyway, whatever it's about. That church comes out all the freaking time. It says, get your own platform and stop being a copycat, you fake. That's right here. So some of us have our projects out here. And those of you who caught the reading last night where I put somebody's fake picture and I said, this is a fake person. That is the picture. I had to crop it, but underneath it, they took 2 of my names off of my platform and ran it together and made their own platform off of Instagram and put their stupid face on there. And so that person is guilty for some stuff where I'm concerned. I've got all kinds of recorded evidence of some stuff. How much stupider can you freaking get to put your freaking face on a picture and go and make a platform off of somebody else's 2 platforms and take bits and pieces of my 2 platforms, run it together and make your own and want to be an imposter like you're somebody else? Why can't you just go be yourself? Huh? That's dumb. Anyway, you should freaking go to jail. We have an air pilot out here attached to something going on. Maybe you work in the tower. I don't know. Something about a travel is out here really big. There is somebody out here secretly in love. Okay, wait, that also came out. Somebody's cold as ice at the present time. There's an acquaintance. Something public is going on or will be, going on. There's the imposter. They are going to get caught. And you should go to jail for doing whatever you're doing out here with the nonsense. So an air sign specifically is being called out, a confession. Somebody was going to confess some stuff today. So they were going to take responsibility for some stuff. Well, especially if anybody did see that picture and somebody is like, oh, I know who that person is. You should confess some stuff, folks, because it's wrong what they've done to me on my platform, sitting here suffering at the hands of some stupid cuckoo group or something. I don't know. Absolutely unacceptable. A physical death is going to occur in the next 24 hours. God said so. He even brought the word funeral out in that reading when he said, you live or die and you got 24 hours. If somebody's going to choose to go ahead and die, I guess you're going to die. I guess you're going to do some type of stupid stuff. If you just can't stop and you're still in your stupid nonsense, you're leaving the earth then. There is a physical death out here. And you will not be able to do this crap no more, just period. You will be forced to let go like God said He's going to kill you. The letter C is coming out here. Diverse weights and diverse measures, both are alike. They're an abomination to Jehovah, to the Most High God. And something has been freaking uneven. Somebody been sitting here oppressing me and anybody else that's in the same type of a position like I'm in, and trying to starve somebody out because they think there's some type of stupid thing out here. Dumb. Somebody says, I know that you are my person, Jehovah told me. Well, anyway, some people, look, some people, if the other person's not feeling that way, then you might want to go back and pray about it. It's probably not. It's probably a lie. And if that's a same-sex issue, that is a lie. God's not going to change what He said in His Word from the front to the back. Both the New and the Old Testament say it's abominable to Him. You did not hear from God on a same-sex. Sorry. You did not. That's a lie. That's an outright freaking lie. Somebody's out here convinced themselves of some type, I know you're my person, and you're doing some crap out here, and that person could give a rip about whatever, and then that's just all in your freaky little brain out here. That's all in your freaky little brain, man. You didn't hear from God, and those of you who did hear from God, then you just got this individual in between it. Somebody's been avoiding a conversation out here, whatever that's about. Okay, well, anyway, I don't know. Somebody's two-faced out here. It says, Moses said just to trust, okay? He just says to trust in some stuff. We've got a real cuckoo out here. It's done a real number on some people, okay? There's an antichrist out here. Well, you're going to hell. Bad. Unjust weights, abomination. It's out here twice. Something's uneven out here, folks, going on. It's a crazy individual or group attached to, or the preacher's wife and some, I don't know, some type of churches out here. Attached to something. Something illegal is out here in this energy. Whatever the connections are for you. A Leo specifically, it's right there. That King of Wands kept wanting to show up today. Something about respecting somebody out here. People don't respect anymore. It's a true statement's being made out here on some stuff. Okay? Somebody's confessing something out here. All right? Somebody's secretly in love. Okay, you're secretly in love. Okay, but like I said, but the other person don't give a rip about your whatever you say God said to you, then you're off. Somebody's in the reverse here. You ain't somebody's something here. Somebody's not. Now go on now. Leave somebody alone. They don't want you. You've done something bad out here. Somebody's done something bad in this energy, and they're going to go to jail. The letter P and the letter D. The PD. Somebody work the law. Something illegal is out here. Something uneven. The scales are out here. Even in wording with God, something abominable is out here. Dumb. This is a plot around a relationship. Like I said, it's false. Somebody said something like that, like, oh, God said that somebody's a crazy kook out here. It's a lie. I don't know. You put the connections together, but somebody had some type of a plot around just some type of a relationship. Whether you're in love or not, and two people are cool with it or not, and there's a third party trying to come in between. You put the pieces together, but something horrible has happened, and there's a physical death around something, and God said, live or die yourself, and you got 24 hours to do something, and there is a consequence on you. There's the letter U, Ruse. So that the letter U came out of this deck. And this is a frenzy going on. Something about the military could be here as well. This is a bad luck rune and the negative of it. It's a twofold rune. It's a positive rune if you're upright, and it's a negative rune for some type of stupid nutcase out here. There's a judge out here. I could get a word that goes to a judge out here to pull it out the way that to get it to come out, but it's out here. Somebody paid somebody off to do something here in a situation. But something stinks. P-U is out here. Something does stink really bad in this situation, but somebody's crazy on the inside of themselves because they don't have no freaking respect for another person's life, and they've just sat here and alterated and done some nonsense for no freaking reason, and they've caused nothing but havoc out here. But God's going to make sure that something takes place. He's going to even out those scales, and he's going to force something to happen. So we're just got to sit back. There's timing to this. God said so. So it's already started about an hour ago. I don't know when you're catching this video, but somebody's under a 24-hour time frame. So whoever was watching that video that came out on, you're under a great big judgment on some stuff out here. It's time for you to get out your stupid little head. Go on down the road, live or die, but you're going to do something. Shalom.